Hey everybody, you guys are all doing okay? Welcome back to our Warlords Battlecry to Ironman campaign. Let's jump right into it. Last time we gained 2 levels. We got some experience from Doom Knight. Don't think we need one in our retinue. What I was gonna say was we gained some experience from our successful attack against Duskside, but then afterwards we were challenged to a special event which gave us, I think, 5 times normal experience, and we got over 200 experience from that, and that's what leveled us up twice, which is gonna help us out a lot. Now for this battle, I said we would attack Guardia, and we're just gonna go ahead and do it. Any special rules? Doesn't look like that. Normal victory conditions seems fine to me. 17 points. Do we want to spend some points? I'm gonna say no. We're just gonna bring in Soden, and I guess we'll bring in... I'm already regretting not paying some extra points, some crowns to get extra points. You know what? Let's bring Vilgron and use this as a way to level him up, and we'll bring in 2 thralls. If necessary, we'll try we'll resign and try again, but hopefully we don't have to. All right. Because we gained a couple levels, a few things should be different. We've got more maximum mana. Our mana should also be regenerating faster. And also our chance of success should be higher as well. We're going to do our usual thing of building 2 ziggurats straight away. One of them, of course, to have thralls on constant production, the other one, of course, to advance and unlock our additional buildings and units. Alright, so again, I'm gonna do what I often try to do, which is to skip ahead until I have far seeing, and I will see you then. Hopefully we don't run into trouble early like I did in the last battle, but we'll see what happens. In either case, I'll be skipping ahead, so I will see you soon. Alright, far-seeing is getting close, and
research complete.
Okay, now we see what's going on. This is fascinating. Looks like we've got just one active enemy in the center of the map. These guys are obviously just stationed here. Honestly, I think it's gonna be straightforward to just take them out with our Minotaur Shamans. Because I've already built up my Minotaur Shaman army. No reason to beat about the bush. The only downside to this is that they have some pre-placed defenses that are also helping them, which are gonna be a bit of a thorn in our side, but honestly, I don't really mind too much, because all we need to do is break through this outer ring. I've already killed their hero. You will most likely have seen that in one of my... Don't even want to...
Troops are under attack.
I'll take out the towers on this corner, and then I'll stop worrying about towers until I've taken out their base. They will have built other towers, of course, because the AI loves spamming towers. Let's take down their palace. I should have used my Pillars of Fire. It would have prevented that one shaman from getting killed. But honestly, we've basically wiped them out. Let's just finalize the process of their destruction. More and more Minotaur Shamans are being produced as well. Come on, don't bunch up. You need to be attacking in unison. Doesn't look like... Well, at least in the unit statistics that are displayed here, doesn't look like the attack range bonus is being applied. It's possible that it is being applied and it just isn't being displayed. But if it's not being applied, then that would be just very disappointing indeed. Now I think it's just going to be cleanup duty, taking out the towers on the perimeter. Which I think this group of Minotaur Shamans should be enough for that. If we absolutely need to, we can send in more as reinforcements.
Your troops are under attack.
And I can already see on the map they're building something here, but whatever that is isn't gonna last long because it's very close to us. We just need to send our shamans at it. And you know what? Let's go ahead and do that right now. Go ahead and do that right now. Okay. Last few towers being mopped up. I think this might be
Your troops are under attack.
the last things that they have. We should be getting a resignation after this goes down.
An enemy has been
Yeah. Not a resignation, just them outright being defeated. So I guess this is the equivalent of checkmate, whereas what usually happens is the enemy hasn't, you know, been defeated, but they see the writing on the wall and they leave. But I guess this was one of those enemies that was scripted to not leave unless they are wiped out. What I do need to do is, now that we're safe, I'm going to send my hero out. Excuse me, I'm going to send my hero out and see what that item is. A bunch of garbage boots. So, no thank you. And with this massive Minotaur Shaman army that we have, we'll send it here because I can see that there are more items like scattered throughout. If there's one on the top, okay, there's one over here. I do want to see what those items are. Send my hero along with these guys. Hero is very, very fast because of his natural speed and made even faster due to the bonuses he has from his gear, and you know, some of the other... I don't know if we have any speed bonuses from our conquered territories, but we are definitely very fast. So let's take out these dudes over here and see what this item is. So we've won this map, and what we're doing right now is essentially a victory lap. I do need to see what these items are, because some of them can be good. Speed +3 still cannot compete with the absolutely legendary boots that we found a couple battles ago. I'm just gonna cast some cauterizes. Oh, I also should have been summoning fire elementals, but it's a bit late. It's a bit late now. They would have been useful earlier on when I was still in active combat against the active enemy, but at this point it would just be rubbing salt in the wound to start summoning things now. I need to be careful because at some point here is going to be their hero. Okay, I want to leave some of them alive. I'll leave that one guy alive, just in case we somehow end up killing everything else that they have here. Don't want to win too early. I don't want to win before I have a chance to see what items they have, because their hero might also drop an item. This is a stationary enemy. I don't know why they were scripted to start with thralls, because those thralls were never gonna build anything. So they were just purely decorative. So no items dropped by the hero. Our Minotaur Kings are gonna be slow for a while this fear status effect passes, and it looks like it has passed. Alright. The next item was somewhere here. Ooh, in fact, we've got a whole other group of you guys. So, you know what? Why don't you guys clear the way to the next item? Okay, take this guy down too. Goblin Shaman against our Minotaur Shamans. Battle of the Shamans, and you know, sadly for them, they were outnumbered, but even if they weren't, it's very hard to beat the damage output that Minotaur Shamans can throw at you, and especially the Pillars of Fire. Pretty sure it's a much more heavily damaging spell than the lightning from the Goblin Shamans. I just wanted to see what my attack speed is like, and it's pretty good. The next time we get challenged to a duel, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Alright, let's see what this item is, and once we've seen that, we can just mop up the rest of these guys. Excuse me. It's just a crappy shield. Okay, let's put these guys out of their misery. Let's just take the W. Let's seal the deal and other such sayings. Ooh. There's that one guy that we left alive. Would have spared his life, but sadly the game is forcing me to kill all of them. It's not my fault, Orc Dude. Don't hate the player, hate the game. But yeah, we have won. That was a pretty easy win in the end. I'll be honest, until I got far seeing, I didn't know So I can still move around with the arrow keys. If I click, I'll leave. But what I was going to say was, before I got far-seeing, I'd explored kind of this part of the map, and I saw these bridges. I knew that I didn't want to cross those bridges, because as it turned out, they did have towers, like scripted towers there, that would have really stalled our advance. So I'm like, I'm just gonna secure this, I guess, half of the map, or like less than half, because it's got this chunk in the middle missing. But our part of the map, I was like, I'm just gonna secure these mines, and I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna start building up my Minotaur Shamans, and then I'll see what's up. But yeah, right up until I actually saw, I was prepared for all kinds of garbage, all kinds of nonsense, but fortunately, turned out to be one of those good, easy battles that you get every now and then. So I think that's enough dilly-dallying on this screen. Let's finally leave. Gained yet another level. Really happy to see that. And I think it is time to raise our casting skill even more. And maybe point into, let's say, one more point into intelligence. And with 3 points left, I think we should put 1 point into resistance finally. This last point, and I think 1 point into conversion, just so that we take mines a little bit quicker. Yeah, I think, you know what, I'm gonna put it into morale, just in case maybe there's some breakpoint here where we get some bonuses at 15. We weren't already getting before that. Well, one of those breakpoints is we can put an extra unit into our retinue. Because we have nothing else to put right now, I'll put one of these Minotaur Shamans, but probably will get swapped out for maybe an Archon or a Minotaur King. Or something like that. Now, 4 Moon Guards are offering to join us in the next battle. I'm gonna say yes. The reason I'm saying yes is because our next battle, we are gonna be fighting We're gonna be fighting the Dark Elves. Ah, hang on. Okay, I think I might have mistakenly said that Irm, which is the Dark Elf capital, was being held by the Wood Elves, but no, these are the Wood Elves. It's actually being held by the Fae. The Dark Elves have taken the Fae capital, so they basically traded capitals. This is not good, because I want to wipe out the Dark Elves as quickly as I can. But yeah, I think that's enough for this episode. Like, I'm doing a whole bunch of strategizing that is best left for the next episode. For now, let's just be happy that we've taken out Guardia with relative ease. So, when we come back, be ready for an absolutely brutal attack against Irm. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And until the next one, take care.